but then the check cleared. But he had a case where Friday afternoon, they've been deliberating for a while, and they come out, and the foreperson stands up and is glowering at the defendant. I mean, if looks could kill, he'd be dead.
Right.
And
looks like the case is over.
Yeah, and they said, we're split 11-1, which you're not supposed to tell anybody. So they went to the back room to talk about it, and the DA, kidding, said, well, Chuck, maybe you'll accept a less than unanimous verdict. He said, yeah, I will. He said, what? And they went, and they talked to the client. They found him been darned if it wasn't 11-1 for not guilty. And they said, Chuck, how did you do that? You saw the way the foreperson was looking at the defendant. He said, yeah. I also saw the way the other 11 jurors were looking at the foreperson.
Very good.
So one of the things is you know, particularly in my experience as an appellate judge, where usually there were 3 people on the court, sometimes 9 that you argue with you, and often you're dealing in everyday life with, you know, not just law, but you're dealing with several people, and you're getting grilled by one, you know, in the court situation. There are 2 other people sitting there who you might be able to convince and even get sympathy from them. So you don't forget about other people in a group just because you're interchanging with one. I mean, you know, maybe turn and have eye contact with the others. The other thing I think is it's certainly true in the legal field, and probably is true in everything else except maybe politics when you're on TV, is if you ask a question, answer the question.
That's a big one.
If you don't know the answer, say, I'm sorry, I don't know the answer. I'll have to think about it. I'll get back to you or something like that. But trying to bluff around it.
Right. Or avoid or non-answer.
Yeah. I mean, if you're a TV personality, it's a little different. Then you only want to you only want to say what you want to say no matter what the question is.
Well, politicians do that all the time.
Yeah. And